probably be a lot better. My lighting out here.
It's funny, 2 summers ago,
Oh, he's running already. Hi, I'm the repairman. The house has to go.
no, we turned the light out.
Yes, we're probably not going to get terribly good pictures under these circumstances.
Circuits are all right, but we've got to take the house away and then just replace the house, and circuits are fine. And it costs you about $127,000.
The house has to go.
House has to go.
I
Now,
see.
the ducts are all right. The electricity's flowing through there. You folks are going to be inconvenienced. I figure we can do it in about 18 years. So if you can pull in some temporary housing, we can do it for you. This new thing called electricity. We've had a lot of experience with that. You know, you put your finger in there, you get a hell of a shock. We know there's something going on. We try to stop you from having pain. Pain is what we're in this business for. A lot of us left drugs and we got into pain with electricity. Gives you a nice high. You don't put your finger in too long. But did I ever tell you we were in electricity? I keep forgetting all the time. It does something to your mental process. Yeah, we're into electricity now. Drugs are so hard to get. We come over and everybody sticks their finger in a cord or a plug. We just sit around and have a lot of fun. Hold hands, you know, you can about 15, 20 people, and it really gives you a zapper. All right, we're going to do some filming out here. We've got the rest of the family. We own the house now because they couldn't afford to make payments on the repairs. Here comes my assistant. She's into electricity. She used to weigh 300 pounds. Just look at her now.
I'm
Electricity
not,
did this.
I'm not into electricity. I'm into manual feed.
What is that? Oh, no, Joe Chocolate doesn't touch his lips in this house.
Wait a minute.
On
They
the
touch
street,
the,
I eat a lot of them.
chocolate touches those lips. Watch.
Whoa! She is fierce. So we got into electricity. We can't afford drugs anymore. We
What's a
just
shock?
Sit around and stick our fingers in the old
Oh,
garage.
yeah. That's seeing it. We did to my hair. I used to have really straight hair.
Used to be straight.
I get my fingers in those sockets, and it just makes me the bride of Frankenstein over seconds. Wonderful.
Well, let's go out. We'll go out on the porch and we'll do a big number.
And
out
plug
there.
in.
Plug
Hey,
in.
Okay.
we're gonna go out the porch and plug in.
Hello.
Shall we all go to the porch?
Let's go to the porch.
We'll turn
I have
this
an
off.
idea.
Where
What?
we have
Let's go to the porch.
Ollie North
Oh,
is
good
on the
idea.
porch with us right now. Ollie North is off this weekend. He wanted to come out and get in touch with people back in the Midwest again.
We don't care where.
They're over there all doing the audition for the show.
Minskoff
Theater.
We do know.
And here he jumps into the elevator and says, "Are you anybody?" Nobody, no time, nowhere. Aren't you an actor? Did I see you something? No, I don't think so. And he did everybody on the elevator. You and I, we were all getting off to the second floor for some were going to rehearsals, some were going to auditions. You sure you're nobody? Are you nobody? And then there must have been 100 people in the immediate area when we let off the elevator. And he went, "You somebody? You got anybody?
knew he'd
You
strike
anybody? Are you
this.
somebody?" And they all looked like this. And they're all aware.
He must have some great autographs from all the.
I'll bet he has
You gotta
some
hit and miss. There was some guy who followed me across the street somewhere in the theater district one time, and he stopped me in the opposite side. He said, "Excuse me, aren't you somebody famous?" This is the same guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unless that was guy that just turned 100.
Oh, George Abbott.
George Abbott. Could have been George Abbott. He's
Don't think. that
always
George-
looking for a lead.
I'd have recognized George. I think that was him.
It seems like whenever I'm with someone, people always go to them first and get the person that there's somebody really interesting.
Didn't you
Never
used to
me.
be? Didn't you used to be Linda Phillips?
Never.
How
long has it
How long is
Are we going to the porch?
We're going to go to the porch, yes.
We have to go to the porch before we go to Secaucus. And
Secaucus and
if we don't
die.
go to the porch, we have to stay longer.
But I say
in
Secaucus and die, because we have the things we're all built. Those hemlock chocolate brownies or something else.
Hemlock.
Thing's almost worth it.
Let's ignore him.
Hey,
And go to the porch.
Hey, he is the largest film in the
It
way.
looks like we're looking at a toaster.
Okay, here we go.
We're leaving
Boarding at our house.
for a minute. So, would you like to introduce yourselves for
Well.
prosperity?
Linda Phillips, Shipman Agency.
Hello, I'm Ramsey. This is my friend Mary Linda Phillips. My friend June Daniels.
That's me.
And this is my husband, Gordon Ramsey.
And also her secret admirer and her secret lover.
See?
Isn't that sweet?
And the man behind the camera is.
You'll never know.
Duh.
The
I forgot.
Our anonymous cameraman.
We call him Wiley Bill.
Wiley Bill, yes.
Oh.
Wiley Willie.
Wiley
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
And he's going to take a nice train trip tomorrow. He's getting back on a big train.
Yes.
He and the engineers are going to drive that train all the way to LA.
Momentarily. There's our neighbor, the porno king, in his black socks. And, so he's got his...
We'll be playing this for him shortly.
Poor gal, a couple of weeks ago, a dump truck went into her living room. As you can see, they're repairing it. Came down that street,
Boy, you
went
just
right
never
into
know who's gonna drop.
her dining room,
Seriously?
rather.
A truck went in her.
A dump truck loaded with many
Lost its
tons of
brakes
dirt.
trying to
from the
avoid a car
construction site.
and went right into her dining room, right through the wall.
Well, did she invite him to come back?
The kid was so nobody was hurt. The kid
You know
was
what
so
he
shaken
said?
that he just-
And he said, what a dope.
What's a dump? That's what he said. We had a party yesterday.
No, and she said, next time telephone first.
Well, last night, let's see, what did we have?
Don't just dump in.
We had Peter Waldron and Reggie. The fashionable Reggie was here. She brought her legs with her.
She really is striking, isn't she? I love
Isn't
Yes.
she
her
attractive?
eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so vivacious.
Let's see, we had the fantastically gifted writer of industrial speeches,
Oh, Dick and I.
Dick Stockton, and,
Richard
and
Stockton.
the fabulous Irene. I mean, when you've seen her dance, you don't need 7 veils for this kid. 6 and a half will do. You won't even be able to make
Plus
7.
patience.
Patience and Jack
Patience and fortitude, her husband. Marvelous guy. Patience and Jack.
Not to mention Don Woolner
Downtown.
and
yes.
Martha
McGuire.
And Martha. And Mitch McGuire and the little McGuirettes.
and his wife Kathy,
I don't know.
They call them the
Oh,
home
it's
wreckers.
like a cat. It's a human.
and a little visit from the Anthonys.
Anthony
fam-
Penza and his daughter,
Anthony
Christine
Penza.
Penza.
And Marie finally came in.
And Marie.
This feels like there's some.
Bill, we got to get Bill in there and take a look at everything. They've invited him over. So let's
Yeah,
see.
you gotta go look at it. That's what
Oh,
Christine,
yeah.
like Christine is so used to having people come and tour her home. In fact, you know, when was it, 2 weeks ago, everybody went over there, you went on the
That's
house
right,
tour.
I was part of it.
So last night, as Christine is getting ready to go home, 3-year-old Christine says, Gordon, you wanna come and see my house? And Gordon says, well, Christine, you know, I've already seen your house. You wanna see it again?
Like
She's so
everybody comes
used
to see
to it.
her
Everybody
house.
goes to see her
That's
house.
right.
Want to see again, Gordon?
How old is that baby?
5 months.
6 months now.
And she's about not quite 3/4 the size.
She was born in
Brendan
January,
McGuire.
wasn't she?
Yes.
January.
Yeah, it's July.
What a name, Brendan McGuire.
Katie
Katie McGuire and Brendan.
Yes, Katie and Brendan McGuire.
Katie and Brendan
We met
McGuire.
Mitch's
Ah,
brother
they're
out
tough
there
ones.
in California.
Oh, did you?
He's
Is there a
not like
similarity?
Mitch at all, is he, Bill? He's just like this, you know, one of those real people types.
Who's that?
Mitch McGuire's brother.
Oh, really?
Very, very different.
Well, who were the people who lived in this $1 million trailer?
Well, it was $60,000. It sat on the Pacific Palisades. What happened was Kathy's sister gets these situations where she can stay in people's homes, and this was somebody's friend.
Some
of
people make a
hers.
career
she's
of
a
that in
house sitter,
California.
or-
She's a house sitter.
But she also does a pretty good job.
She doesn't want
But it was
anybody.
this fabulous view in this sort of boxy sort of. It wasn't a trailer that moves. It was houses that are fabricators.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
Shaped
bunch of
like a
them in the most expensive section in the world. It's so weird. You go up this, well, you know, this thing goes on, but you look at this ocean and Malibu and
Wow.
what's on the left of theirs.
What a
Do
beauty.
they pay them anything or nothing? They just babysit in the house and live there and that's it?
Oh, it works different
they're
ways.
free.
Sometimes they pay you, sometimes you pay them. Sometimes. I know my sister and her husband were house sitting in Maui when they first came there for some people who have a fishing business in Alaska. They live part of the year in Alaska and the other part of the year in Maui. But they were having to pay to take care of these people's house.
Really?
In Maui, there's such a housing shortage there, and it's so very expensive to rent, live, buy, eat, do anything. God, breathe.
You know, I'm
Maui
feeling
is
bad
only
about
very
Jane
rich. It's very
Gardner.
Well, the
She's
girls are going
really-
over to Secaucus this afternoon.
We're going to go and spend
Yeah,
all the money
all
we
the
have.
money that we have, which is $8 between them.
And some that we don't have yet.
Yes, yes. Whatever we can put on our
Bye.
There they
plastic.
go, they're Penza
I love you,
history.
Lisa.
My 3 wives.